Did anyone feel an earthquake?
Princess the Bear here. Today we're in Universal Studios, Florida, because the ground is shaking.
We're going to Richter Burger.
Yes, they've updated the menu since last time we were here. This is your number one choice of foodie infotainment. We're here to shake the ground so you don't have to. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's hope that after I eat this, I won't be shaking the ground.
It's time to foodie and chill. So, very, very recently, like within the last 2 to 3 weeks, we did a burger crawl. And because there was some new burgers over on the other side of the park. And we came here because there are burgers here. And there was no vegan burger. But now there is a vegan burger. And somebody who asked us to come here and try this. So we're here. And to my surprise, it is a double. The sauce is vegan, but then all that's in here is pickles and onions. And like the onions are like onion ring onions. They're not sexy in any way, shape, or form. I don't like it. And it smells funny. If we're gonna do a compliment sandwich, I'm gonna say the Impossible cooked perfectly. Very tasty. But why is it like garlic pickles with whatever this onion is? The two together, plus the secret sauce, is just off-putting and weird. Get the pickles on the side maybe and eat the pickles on the side. This is not good. But the patties are very nice. And I do like the bun, even though it's a little squishy. It tastes like a good bread, like a comfort bread, like a 4th of July bread maybe. Dun, 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 dun. I think Bruce might approve. Overall, we'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 burgers because I like the way the patties are cooked. It's better than anything coming out of Margaritaville. But it's still not that great.
I did not think that the Mel's burger would actually look better than this one on first purchase. These onions look like sauerkraut. Like they're stringy, like I'm sorry, no. Nope. Why are they sauerkraut onions? Oh, a skin, an onion skin. Brilliant. Love that. And to Princess's note on the pickles, they didn't put the pickles on here, so we had to ask for the pickles, and then we assembled it ourselves. So do with that what you will, but it's in the description on the menu, so. Alright, I guess I'll also get the pickle. I'm not going to do a compliment sandwich, because I'm going to be real with everybody. I am in a crappy mood. I'm happy to see my friends, of course. Like, that's helped. And I actually saw one of my TM friends from the carousel on the way in, so shout out to them. But then I'm not going to do a compliment sandwich. The burger patty is cooked good. It was hot when we got it. But these onions are wretched. They're a little offensive. Like, I don't mean offensive, like, taste-wise. I mean, like, I'm offended by their appearance. I can't taste the sauce. All I get taste are the garlicky pickles. I don't know what the sauce is supposed to be. Is this a sauce that's all over property now? That's like that roasted, is it like roasted red pepper? I don't know what it is. Anyway. Instead of like having real veggies, which I mean, I think we'd all prefer the garlic veggies over whatever this secret and or red pepper sauce is or whatever it is. I mean, if you need a sad burger, I guess you could come here. I'd rather have a burger that has lettuce and tomato on it instead of sad, stringy sauerkraut onions. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to have Impossible back, but I also think it's ridiculous how heavily you have to modify this burger. Like, this isn't even the bun it's supposed to come on. Like, it says V on the menu, so it's, like, vegetarian. So you have to swap out the bun and remove the cheese. Like, why are we having to modify these things so heavily? Like, I get it, but I also am like, couldn't you at least do the bun? I get removing the cheese. I'm fine removing the cheese, whatever. Like, most places don't have vegan cheese. It's fine. We're all used to it, I think. But The bun, like really, the sad, flat, like, I mean, like, look at it. It's the flattest bun. My butt is bigger than this bun. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just so sad looking. The Mel's one that I first got was also pretty sad, but at least it had, like, the lettuce and tomato and the onion on it. So, onion, is it onion and pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, a real burger. Like, I mean, I understand the concept of a smash burger. I get it. But, like, I mean, there should be more to it instead of this, like, flat hockey puck looking thing. Anyway, that's my rant.
I've also got no compliment challenge because Princess is the nice one and I'm the mean one. Even though everybody knows that she's the bear and I'm the princess. Bad is bad. Even before I even get to look at this burger, it's the end of the school year. And already I'm getting vibes of a kid that had in his homework late and incomplete. And you had to take it back to him just to get him to write his name on it. Because why does it like sat on? Smash burger implies that the burger is supposed to be smashed, not the bun. I'm fine with trading out a bun for a vegan bun. I'm glad that you have a vegan bun on hand, but it looks like somebody sat on it. Like this is how it came. Like this literally just looks like somebody went and took a break in the back room and missed the chair and decided we were gonna sit on the whole package of buns. Like I've had grocery baggers throw my buns in the wrong bag and they come out less smashed than this. But you know, we deal with the cards we've been given. You guys asked for this, so here we are. Just don't expect me to be nice about it. Nice to you guys, not nice to this. I want to chalk this up to a lack of experience because I haven't had the Impossible Burger here in a while, or a plant-based patty here in a while. So, you know, yes, the patty tastes fine, but it's not all the way cooked. It's cooked like they would cook a regular burger. It could have stood a couple more minutes on the grill. It's just barely cooked. So you're getting none of the sear, none of that I expect on a smash burger, like crispy edges. There's none of that. You're not going to give me a smash burger and not getting my crispy burger edges. That's the whole point of a smash burger. Otherwise, just give me a regular patty. The onions? I don't even know why you're here. You would have gotten the same D grade if the onions had not been on there. The onions make me want to give you a D minus, and I'm not a teacher. We have teachers TM friends, but this is barely a passing grade. It's a sandwich. It's better than the browned avocado salad they had. So there's that. But I'm not expecting you to retool a kitchen. This is like a burger joint. It's a fast food burger joint. I'm not expecting Michelin star food, but you have lettuce, you have tomatoes, you have pickles. I'm sure you have onions that don't look like they've been run over, backed up over, and then run over again. It's a kitchen. All those things are down there. Why does it look so terrible? It's fine. Just remember that if you're hungry and you're vegan, there are other burgers in this park. If you're really craving a burger. If you have to do that to yourself, there are others, thankfully. 1.75 out of 5 claws. You can, but you shouldn't. So I was a child of the era of the corner store, you know? You walk down to the corner store, you got yourself a snack. My aunt or my grandmother gave me some change. Go away, don't come back for 2 hours, don't get in trouble, don't let the cops knock on the door. Those kind of basic instructions. I'll have a point in there eventually. But I want to know what wayward soul Cheetos sacrifice to make people think that Cheetos are the things that I want on my sandwiches. They're trying to justify their existence. And I'm kind of curious to how they're doing it. This is supposed to be a crispy chicken sandwich themed to Richter. I don't know what you're trying to say by adding hot Cheetos to the top of your burger. Like, are you trying to say that California is flaming hot? I mean, it's not as hot as Florida. It's a pretty state. It's a really nice thing. You are on fire a lot, but I don't think that you want to reference your state frequently being on fire. That's one kind of rude. People lost their homes. And I don't want to make that joke. So I don't understand. I don't understand because, one, hot Cheetos, low-grade product. Andy Capp's hot fries have been around forever, and they're so infinitely better. Why would I want hot Cheetos on a hot chicken sandwich? It's almost as bad as this ridiculous hot honey craze. But I try it. You don't have to. And look how huge my pickles are. Oh, geez. That finger lick, that was spicy. I'm in for it. So, a chicken patty. It is not dry, at the very least. They topped it with pepperjack cheese because they thought a spicy sauce, hot Cheetos, and pepperjack was going to increase the spice level. That my initial lick of the sauce of my fingers was like I would say a 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. The sandwich altogether, maybe a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale. Everything else in here, the soggy bun, the lettuce, the pickles, it takes the heat down, way down. And honestly, I'll admit, wet Cheetos, not a vibe. There's nothing enjoyable about wet Cheetos. It's the crunch or nothing. Okay? This is why hot fries is a superior product. If you've never opened a bag of hot fries and dumped hot sauce inside it, closed the bag, shook it up, and they're still crispy. Hot Cheetos, it's just a mess. They just disintegrate under any sort of liquid, which is precisely what they did here, and that gets back to my point. Handicapped fries are by far superior. You hot Cheeto people have not lived long enough to know real joy. Just like this sandwich. 3.25 out of 5 claws. It's not the worst thing on the menu. It's better than a plant-based burger. I don't even want to say that, but it's true. Richter, I really want to love you, but you're making it really hard.
They literally lost the plot with this one. We will come back and do more Jaws themed stuff as it gets closer to 4th of July, but you guys asked us about the new burger, so we definitely wanted to hit this up early. We didn't want to wait 2 months for that, but we definitely need more food.
Yeah, a chicken sandwich, you can just toss the Cheetos in the trash. There's no point in that. And you get, literally, you have lettuce, tomato, and pickles in the kitchen. They should all be on the plant-based burger.
Yeah, why not?
More plants on plants.
I want lettuce and tomato. I want lettuce and tomato.
Cheap.
So now I think we need our obligatory snack.
Yeah, I need to make a meal for that one.
Yeah. I do not think we can come to Universal and abstain from the vegan pasty. So good that even Bear got his own. So, cheers to a beautifully salted pasty. Nobody does vegan pastries better than Universal. Flaky, crunchy, salty, delicious. I have no notes. I love it. I'm going to inhale it. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessity's item. I literally get one every single time we come here, whether we put it in the video or not.
I would feel a little bit of judgment, but I know better in my heart because Disney people are the judgy people. Our Universal community, which does include some Disney people, would never judge us for getting an after meal to our meal. I'm sorry if we can't resist the pull of the pasty. If they weren't so good, we wouldn't eat so many of them. So, I mean, I could have gotten chicken or beef, which is an option, but there's something about the plant-based one just sits a lot lighter to me. It makes it a better, snack. Especially the plant-based one. Nice salted, flaky crust. Warm inside. You got some veggies in there, so it feels healthy. It's basically an English-Irish Hot Pocket, but you know what? I'm taking it. It's nice, it's flaky, it makes the perfect after-dinner snack. Now we have second dinner, we do third dinner, we have fourth dinner. It's just good. 5 out of 5 claws. I'm embarrassed to this list. It's really good no matter which filling you get. Just pick your poison and run with it. Now, I feel better.
Yes, nothing but a pasty will heal you in all times, at Universal at least.
That's really a go wrong. We have a bad meal, we're going to get a pasty.
Yes.
Be it vegan, chicken, or beef. That will fix you.
In this case, vegan.
It won't fix the rest of the world, but it'll fix that.
So we came here to Bob Marley's specifically because I wanted chunk and I didn't want to go to Antiquitos or Big Fire or Twosome. So the stuffed plantain here, the chunk is actually underneath with cheese. And I love this with the pigeon peas and everything. It's so good. Cheers to a random Universal Day. They went really, really hard on the jerk seasoning on that one. My mouth is on fire. Like 7 out of 10 on the heat scale. I'm going to be curious to see if Bear can taste it, but I certainly can. I don't like my food this spicy, but I'm going to eat it and commit to my mistake. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 chunks. It's not the best chunk that I've had, but it's still pretty good.
Bob Marley is not like a hidden secret, but I feel like you people don't appreciate it because it's on the upper deck of CityWalk. Very easily overlooked. You should not overlook it. Not only are their drinks actually strong, their food is legitimately good. You get a wide variety of things and lots of tings, as they would say, from the island. Chunk stuffed plantains, that's a thing of magic. The person that applied this jerk was a jerk. I'm mostly numb to spice, but when I can feel it in like a specific pattern, I know that you went a little overboard. The front of my mouth is slowly blowing up like an atomic bomb and just creeping in the back of the throat. I'm going to cough in a little bit because they put a little bit too much. The sweetness of the plantains helps, but there's not enough plantains to make up for the amount of chunk. It's strong. Luckily, you have some shredded cabbage and you got some pigeon peas to mix it with. Was like, this is a spicy boy. Almost like incombatant to the flavor. I give this one a 4 out of 5 claws. You've had better, but it's a little bit spicy. You would think that curried goat on the menu is an odd choice. Who wants to eat goat, let alone who wants it curried? I get curried goat whenever I can. When they had it at Strong Water, I got it. When they got it here, I was in love with it. Not core to my origin story, I have no island heritage, no island connection with goat stew. But one of my coworkers used to bribe me to take her shifts during the holidays with curried goat. And ever since then, it has been a love story. Here, plenty of rice, got tons of pieces of the curried goat. Sometimes you see it served like bone on, just like stewed and you gotta pick it out. This one's actually the bones picked clean with plantains and rice. It's funny, it's curried goat. I expected my food to be more spicy than the princess's. This one's sitting at like a 1.5 out of 10. Some spice is, but no heat. It's definitely getting the curried flavor. You'd have plenty of the rice to sort of like level out the heat if it's too much for you. Goat is very gamey, it tends to be very chewy, so it's an acquired taste. So maybe like nibble a bit off your friend's plate. I wouldn't suggest getting curried goat at a restaurant unless you're familiar with it because you're probably going to hate it. Everybody else, they're representing the island right. 4.25 out of 5 claws. We do love a nice random Universal Day.
I know we said we were just going to do Chez Alcatraz, but then we were still hungry, so...
And we started walking and things started looking good. And then it happens, you end up places.
I call the Chez Alcatraz actually Richter, but you know what I meant. It's in the Jaws area.
It's a place where the ground shakes and things bite. But...
just like here.
It does, exactly. Actually, it's exactly like here.
Yeah.
But it's fun having these random days sharing you guys with us. If you want to see more like this, just random park days where we just grab whatever, not a whole bunch new, but adding whatever we feel like eating for the day, by all means, let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, what will happen with the plant? The plant is going to be down. Was we up? Was we down?
We up.
Was we up?
Yep, we down.
I don't know. Maybe it'd just be Bear. This is Bear's face. Wait, with the thing? It's Bear.
Basically the same thing. But you heard the girl.